Okay. So, in theory, all I have to do is have my carriers 1, 2, and 3. Is this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can... You know what? I should just watch this. This is a lot easier. Strike. Can I get that far? It's not saying. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I think it does. It's just because it's in the dark. It wasn't showing up. I definitely can, though. Yeah, I definitely can. All right. So fortify, fortify, fortify. Yeah, we're going to fortify you. Well, we're not going to fortify you. Hang on. Yep. We're good. We're good. All right, now mechanized infantry, you're going to go up here and get a decisive victory over this. Come on, kill him. All right. There you go. Kill him. Very nice. All right, so we're getting a peek into the more of the Ottoman Empire. Looks like they have another city around here somewhere. All right, but whatever. Got to deal with it. All right, now I could send units around this. No, that's horrible. No, because then I'll be running into the Ottomans. No, it's all about getting up this channel. All right, this is the channel of life right here. All right, so, yep. We're good. Heal up. Heal up. There's no rush on the Egyptians here. We've already broken their back, and they do not have an army that they can protect themselves. All right, and actually, you know what we're going to do? Because I don't like that guy's right off the coast there. Bomber. Bomb the shit out of him. I don't like that this guy is just a nice little artillery unit right there. A no sorry bomb. I don't need anything coming in and wrecking my day. Bomber. Get on him. I'll send this other bomber right now. Bomber. Get on him. Fly out there. Does he have to wait? Yeah, he does. What the hell, man? He still has more than half. He's been hit with 2. There you go. He's done. All right, so the Egyptian is done. So we don't have to worry about that damn artillery anymore. There's still one up here, but don't worry about that. We'll deal with it. I'm just looking if there's any units that I could send. They're all freaking crossbowman units. Nah, there's no point. I mean, I could send this guy up, but nah, just leave him there. All right, so stay there. Stay there. Stay there. All righty, Roo. So turn off the grid again. All right, so let's go next turn. I'd say the Egyptians really don't have much of an attack. I'm very interested to see what the Ottomans are going to do, because the Ottomans, I think their turn is over right here if they don't have some sort of defensive readiness strategy that they can use. Their city falls this turn. All right. Ooh, let's see. They're bombarding. Ooh, they're going after the Navy. All right, here comes the reinforcements. Yeah, here come the reinforcements. Once again, this guy's being trapped in by 3. Ooh, got hurt by an infantry right there. Let's see what's going on. What is this? Was that our guy? Oh, no, that's their anti-tank hitting the Quebec City mobile infantry. Don't worry, or mechanized infantry. All right, so that looks like that's all that's being taken place over here. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah, these artillery are blasting our knights. They didn't kill them, though. Oh, biggest mistake. Biggest mistake. The knights will have their revenge. So is that it? Oh, something's still going on. Oh, this is Quebec City now using their artillery. This is great. Quebec City was a needed ally in this fight. We needed Quebec City. Could you imagine them sending units from up down here, from across, from down here, which they've already done, which we fended off, from through Quebec City, which would have been hard, and from this way, which we have to deal with right now as well. That would have been, yeah, we needed Quebec City. Big part of the strategy. Sorry, I'm just multitasking here. All right, so we finished the stadium over here in Damascus. Let's get going on a bank. All right, I need money. For this army, we need money. All right, so this guy, you are not moving from this tile. We're keeping you right there. All right, there's no point in moving you. This artillery unit, there's nothing for you to attack. All right, so we can officially start bombarding. Now, might as well move the Great General up here. All right, so he'll give him the extra bonus for the artillery. All right, so let's set up our artillery. I know I'm attacking the city, and these guys can't attack anyone else, so we don't need to worry about moving anything in the right order. All right, well, we do, but not with these guys. These guys only have one option. Bombard Istanbul. All right, how much does that do? All right, so -3. So this is what I mean. Istanbul is a good little fortress. It's got a river here protecting. All right, the only real side to attack from is this side, and right now we have a little bit of a battle over here. But we can always start on the bombarding. Absolutely, all right? So this guy's got to stay in the water because there's just no room for him right now. Mechanized infantry, they can cause some damage. This guy caused a little damage. All right, I think we can take it in this turn. I really do. Now, artillery, you're going to have to move out of the way for a second, okay? Because I'm moving this battleship, and you are going to work on Istanbul as well. I could use the battleships to help out here, but I think that we have enough firepower that we can just take out Istanbul right here, right now. So if we can take it out, and then it'll be our territory, and it'll be a lot easier to move around in and defend and see what's coming. All right, so let's just try to do it the smart way here. You, right here, bombard that. Very nice. Okay. Now, I can't bombard. I can bombard from there. Just thinking. Yeah, I should. Well, would it be enough? I think it would be enough already. Just trying to see. Okay, okay. I know this guy's one of these guys are gonna have to bombard. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't move him there. Don't move him there. I have to though. Shit. I don't want to move him here because he's gonna get bombarded by Ankara, and I want to keep my battleships. I like the. It won't hurt that much because this. Nah, it'll be fine. Whatever. All right. So I just want to bombard this guy. All right. Took it out one turn. Perfect. Now I don't even have to make a decision. I mean, this guy can technically still go after this guy and this guy, but no, I'm gonna go after the city. Alright, I'm going to take the city right now and leave my mechanized infantry the best opportunity that they can. Alright, you, across the river. Thanks for the information. I want to attack anyway. Thank you, great general, but my name is Warlord Superbius. The Superbian Reich have a great spirit. Alright, so the mechanized infantry, they didn't get the job done, but they have weakened it enough for the Navy attack or the amphibious assault on Istanbul. Alright, and does it work? Does it work? Yes! Istanbul has been pillaged! We have pillaged 201 from the capture of Istanbul. What would you like to do with the city? Annex the city. Alright, look at that. We've dropped down to 9. That took us down, what? How many? I don't even know. 16? Jesus. So that's what I mean. Our stadiums and our happiness was must needed. And we've only taken over 2 cities. Could you imagine if we were going after the whole freaking continent? No way it would have happened. Do we still have stadiums being built? I need stadiums. So one more still in Tarsus. That's pretty much it. So yeah, this is good. I mean, we're still fine, but yeah, once we take, because we might have to take out York to get to London. So we might be unhappy once we take York, but hopefully it won't matter by that time. All right. So let's see. What do I have? What can I still use here? That's the question. I want to get these mechanized infantry safe. So I'm going to put them back in the water because they don't have any more artillery. They don't have any more range units that they can use. So you're going to fortify right there. Hang on, I'm not done in Istanbul. Now, I do have a mechanized infantry right here who can move up and attack. All right, but if he attacks one, then the next guy gets him the next turn. If I got to keep him here. Yeah, I've got to keep him here. I could kind of, I was thinking I could kind of run away a little bit. I could put him across the river, but I don't know what's out here. No, he's just got to stay there and champ it out. Sorry, buddy. You've got to champ it out. I hope you'll be okay. I think he will, but if they both decide to attack... I mean, look. If they both decide to attack him, they might kill him. But then they're both dead the next turn. I'm just saying, he's got to stay there. I'm sorry, buddy. You got to do it. You got to man it up. All right? Wait, can I move him up here? No, he can't. He's got to stay. All right. So, now I can get ready for the attack on... What's it called? Egypt. On Thebes. All right? So... What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Superbians, that is the question. What do we want to do? Okay. So I want to get the battleship all the way up there. We know there's an artillery in there. There's going to be some damage. We might lose some units here trying to, because it's not just about attacking. It's about getting into position to attack, and it's a very narrow pass to move units through. And we're going to take like 2 or 3 turns just getting everyone to where we want them to be, and then in that time we're also going to sustain some damage. All right, so. Well, the first plan was to get the battleship up. We knew that, all right? So they have another unit right here. That's fine. They got a naval unit, so we've got to deal with this destroyer right now. Right here, right now. We've just got to deal with it, all right? So we actually took him down in 1 turn. Very nice. All right, next. We're going to move a destroyer all the way up here as well. All right, he's going to be almost like a dummy, all right? I don't care which one they go after. Doesn't matter to me. Mechanized infantry. I can land him here, and then, yeah, he can attack Thebes in 1 turn. So this is actually perfect. We're going to land the mechanized infantry right here. But the only problem is, if Thebes is smart, they'll use the city bombard and the artillery on the mechanized infantry, because it doesn't matter how many times I bombard them. If I can't take the city unless I have some ground units in there. All right? So, next, we're also going to move up this mechanized infantry right here, which can also be attacked by the artillery. All right? So now they have 2 options to attack. All right? Next, we're also going to move up this mechanized infantry. All right, I know I'm clogging up the lanes a little bit, but that's the key to this attack. We've got to get mechanized infantry in there, all right? Next, battleship. Can we get them up to this? Yes, we can. So battleship goes up to the next tile, all right? Excuse me. All right, this knight unit, you're going to come down in here and finish. Oh, what? I thought he'd be close enough. All right, whatever. You knight unit back up to Monaco. Get yourself back. All right, that just means that the next turn, this guy might get attacked, but he'll be able to kill him the next turn, all right? Very good. Unit needs orders. Which one? All right, the bombers. We're going to keep you guys put for now, all right? I could use you to attack the units, but interesting, actually. Hang on, I got to decide what to do here. Mechanized infantry, you can just you can stay on land to protect Memphis, because these two battleships, I mean, it's just, we just don't have enough. We just don't have enough room, all right? So, what I could do is, I could send in my Air Force to bombard these infantry and these infantry, just to weaken it up a little bit. But then they'll be weak for the city attack. So I don't know if I want to do that. Ooh, this is a toughie. This is a toughie. All right. Let's see. Bomber, are you injured? Yeah, these bombers are already injured. No, I'm gonna heal them. I'm healing them up. I gotta heal them up. All right, so I gotta heal them up. Bomber, carrier, you're in position. You're in position. So all three of these carriers are now within range of Thebes, but they've got to take a turn to heal up. All right, we've got to see what Thebes does, because if I just send them in, then they're just going to be injured, and then they may still do something different. So let's just see what Thebes does. All right, it's going to be a slow attack. Over here, though, Ottomans, they don't stand any chance. Their time is come and gone. The Egyptians, though, they still have geography on their side. All right, they got a natural little defense here. But we'll see what happens, all right? So let's go again.